Hello everyone, I'm Tom Slivick. Welcome to TSPN's News for this Monday. Let's take a look at our stories. On Tuesday, the California Supreme Court heard oral arguments in the case of Riverside versus Inland Empire Patients Health and Wellness Center. The case considers regulatory authority local municipalities have to ban medical marijuana dispensaries. Opponents of the ban argued that medical marijuana dispensary bans thwart the will of Proposition 215 and the legislature and preempted state law. Counsel for the City of Riverside argued that cities and counties are provided the authority in the state's constitution to set ordinances around local land use, and that California's medical marijuana laws don't limit that authority. While the justice's tone toward the Medical Marijuana Dispensary Council seemed to reflect opposition to his arguments, it's difficult to speculate as to how the court will ultimately rule. It's anticipated the state's high court will announce their decision within the next 90 days. Earlier this week, the 3rd District Court of Appeals ruled in favor of Tehama County Cultivation Ordinance, which one declares it's a public nuisance to grow marijuana anywhere within 1,000 feet of a school, school bus stop, church park, or youth-oriented facility, and 2, restricts gardens to no more than 12 mature or 24 total plants on parcels of 20 acres or less. 3, requires outdoor gardens to be surrounded by an opaque fence at least 6 feet high and located 100 feet or more from the property boundaries. And 4, requires every patient's garden to be registered with the County Health Services Agency for a fee. For the past several years, Tehama County's ordinance has been the subject of litigation in Brown versus Tehama, and critics believe Tehama overstepped its bounds by creating local regulations which stifle the ability of medical marijuana patients to access or grow marijuana. However, in both the trial court and the appellate level, the court found that the state medical marijuana law does not preempt the field of county zoning, and the county's marijuana ordinance is not preempted by any state law, or does it violate or conflict with any state law. Tehama County Cultivation Ordinance was the first municipal cultivation ordinance to be challenged and reach the appellate level. It is unclear whether opponents of the ordinance will appeal the case to the state Supreme Court. Since the adoption by Tehama County, the municipalities have adopted similar ordinances which are more restrictive, including ones that ban cultivation within their jurisdiction. For more information on either of these cases, please contact RCRC's Paul A. Smith at psmith@rcrcnet.org or Rendell at rcrc.net. In the city of Sutter Creek, City Council will hold a special meeting Tuesday, February 12th, 6 p.m. to be held at the Community Center, 33 Church Street. The topic on the agenda for review and possible action is Action Resolution 12 through 13, adopting the mitigated negative declaration for Sutter Hill and Ridge Road Realignment Project in compliance with the California Environmental Quality Act and adopting a mitigation, monitoring, and recording program. The topic is continued from the February 4th, 2013 council meeting. And Hospice of Amador Calaveras recently received a $5,000 grant from the Ferdinand Family Fund at the San Francisco Foundation through the Calaveras Community Foundation. These funds will be used to help improve the lives of seniors in Calaveras County. Last year, Hospice received a similar grant from the Ferdinand Fund and was able to provide ambulance services to patients who could not afford those services themselves, assuring safe travels for patients going to or coming from the hospital. They provided propane to families who were unable to pay the bills, keeping the patient and the caregivers warm during the winter months. They provided lifeline support to provide additional security for patients who were at risk, and the feeling of security this measure brings to patients is profound. And they provided additional medications that were outside of our normal per diem reimbursement. Not all medications are covered by Medicare. and provided supplemental nutrients to patients unable to eat regular food. They help pay phone bills for patients to help them stay connected to loved ones, and they provided hospice care for uninsured senior patients in Calaveras County. Hospice of Amador and Calaveras is the only community-based nonprofit hospice providing care to patients and families in Amador and Calaveras. For over 30 years, hospice mission is to provide high-quality hospice and bereavement support to everyone who needs it, regardless of their ability to pay. And the Amador Community College Foundation is pleased to announce that the ACCF is holding an information night to debut their new partnership with Coastline Community College to offer fully transferable and accredited AA and AS degrees locally through distance education. Information night will be held on Wednesday, February 27th at 7 p.m. in Suite 700 of the Health and Human Services Building, the new home of the Amador Community College Foundation. You are invited to attend so you can be knowledgeable about this exciting new program and help Amador Community College Foundation successfully with this new partnership with Coastline Community College is offering accredited AS and AS degrees locally. Let's take a quick look at our weather for today. It's a beautiful sunny day out there today with a high of 58, low of 36, winds out of the west at 5 to 7 miles an hour. And on Tuesday, sunny high 58, low of 38, winds out of the east at 6 miles an hour. And on Wednesday, sunny high of 61 with a low of 41. Sounds like a beautiful week. Air quality index report, ozone levels are moderate today at 65, and they'll be moderate again Tuesday at 87. If you like to burn your local grasses and yard waste, give them a call. Make sure it's a permissible burn day at 223-6246. We'll be taking a break. When I come back, we'll have Supervisor Richard Forrester. He'll give us an update on tomorrow's Board of Supervisors meeting, so stay with us right here on TSPN.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.